You are listening to Grasslands Radio, CUZFM.
You're also listening to Billy T, and with me in the studio tonight is a very special guest all the way from Australia, and he is Sir Beau the Jockey Peterson of the Queensland Tourist Association, and he's over here with his promotional team. So, kia ora, Sir Beau.
Kia ora. No, I'm not a doctor, Billy. No. I'm just a humble businessman selling the finest scenery east of the Blackstuff.
Ah, so you're trying to convince us all to go on holiday in Queensland, are you?
That's right.
Yep.
And while you're there, going to try and convince you to live in Queensland.
Living? Well, that buying property, you mean?
Story.
I thought you sold it all to the Japanese.
Oh, well, I'll grant you there's a fair acreage of Suchi
Yeah.
in the sunny north.
Yeah.
But we saved a little bit of paradise for the Kiwi cousins.
Which little bit would that be?
Any bit you want. Money will buy anything in Queensland, Billy.
Yeah.
Land,
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
businesses.
Yeah, policeman.
Yeah.
So you're over here with a distinguished group of businessmen then, are you?
Well, not exactly, Bill. No, I had to bring the B team.
B team, what happened to the A team?
They're all in jail.
In New Jungle Green, what a sight to be seen. With spit-polished boots and a practice salute, I didn't really understand the danger. What am I doing in Southeast Asia? Then I saw her play for the troops one day. I knew that in time that you would be mine, oh mine. I'll swap my gun for a life of your love and make a living on Talk Back Radio. And it's a 1, 2, 3, settling down, the red lights are on. And it's a 1, 2, 3, settling down, the red lights are on. And it's a 1 and 1 and 1 and 3, settling down, 'cause the red lights are on.
Yes, Nadine, yes,
Getting
yes.
a drink of milk.
Yes, Nadine, what's the idea coming in at this time?
Oh, am I too early, Dad? Oh, I'll just go out and come back later.
Nadine.
Well, what are you doing waiting up for me anyway, Dad? Don't you trust me?
I was actually waiting for your mother.
Oh, don't you trust her either?
Look, all I'm doing.
Don't you trust anyone in this house, Dad? You are paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. I'm simply interested to know how the benefit concert went. That's all. Paranoid.
Mum, thank goodness you're home. Dad was just about to call the police. Oh, what's he been up to?
Was not. Natty's trying to pull one of her customary, sneak in at midnight and tell everyone it was 10:30 in the morning tricks.
Natty.
Anyway, how did it go?
Well, it went really well. I had a standing ovation after my first number.
Oh, that's good. Still doing the national anthem then.
Really. There was this guy there. He's the entertainment's manager for the Australia Park Pacific Hotel chain.
He'd be a mate of Sir Beau the Jockey Peterson then.
Sir Beau was there too.
I bet he was humming at this stage.
Well, I wouldn't mind if he was humming. He kept on singing all the choruses.
Well, that's an Aussie for you.
Yeah, but he was singing the choruses while I was singing the verses.
What did the entertainment's man say?
Oh, he was sounding off about a contract. I think it was a gin talking.
Contract.
Dad! Victory! The treaty lives!
Yes, it is alive and well, and stalking the land like a tangata rākaukawa.
Like a giant weta.
No. A warrior of prowess.
Yeah, well, he better not come prowessing around here.
Well, that's the point, Dad. He is in triumph.
What happened?
What's all the noise? Can't an old woman get some sleep?
Wonderful news, Gran, wonderful news. We have just heard from the Māori Women's Alternative Structural Changes Hui that there has been another decision in our favour from the Waitangi Tribunal.
Oh, yeah, what are they going to give us this time? Tasmania?
No, the Tasmanian claim's not heard until next year.
What?
No, the tribunal has just ruled that Block 2238D is to revert from the Crown back to its rightful tribal owners.
Oh, well, good on them. Hope they get a rich tenant then.
Oh, it's us, Dad. This is part of Block 2238D.
Yeah, no, hold on. I already own it, you see.
No, you own the house, Mr. James. As your lawyer would have pointed out to you when you bought the property, you only actually leased the land from the Crown in perpetuity. It amounts to the same thing as owning it.
Yeah, so now I really own it then.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, in a sense.
Yeah.
Well, the iwi authority that bought the claim is now the rightful owner.
Hang on, which iwi authority is that?
Oh, that's the Ngāti Kaipiro sub...
Ngāti Kaipiro!
Those Pukakoa?
Yeah.
We are all tangata whenua, brothers.
Brothers! The Tainui and the Ngāti Kaipiros make Cain and Abel look like the Osmonds.
Oh, where? Kamate tata.
I spit on them. These Ngāti Kaipiro want to scrap, they're going to get a scrap.
We must stand together.
Together. Lydia, if the Ngāti Kaipiro own this land, we'll all be standing out together on the street.
Gran, where are you going?
Home. I can't stay on this Kaipiro land.
Oh, you people are all overreacting. This victory is for all Māori.
Sanami re pai, bonjour, good people. What a beautiful day. What's wrong?
The sun doesn't shine on this whānau, Greg.
Oh, that's because you're facing west. You get the sun in the afternoon. Are you going off again, Mrs. T?
I can't stay in this dark place.
Well, you get the sun in the early afternoon, especially with daylight saving.
Daylight saving? Yeah, I remember that with affection.
Uncle Greg, the land on which this house is built is being handed back to its rightful owner.
What? A mortgagee sale? Billy! Oh, why didn't you tell me, mate? You're a bit short. I could have applied for an emergency benefit.
No, Uncle Greg, the land is going back to its original Māori owner.
Oh, that's great. No more mortgage.
No more house, Greg. You don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do. You're original.
Right.
You're married.
Right.
You're the owner.
Wrong. Maori, yes. Ngāti Kaipiro, no.
So what's the difference?
What difference? What the difference is 800 years of incessant tribal warfare. That's the difference.
Oh, wrong try, though. You know, I've always been willing to ask you, confidentially, just between the two of us.
What?
How can you tell the difference?
Difference? What difference?
Well, between Tainuianas and naughty Kaiperas.
Yeah, well, let me put it to you this way, Greg.
All
You see,
right,
okay.
yeah.
Bloke takes you out fishing on his boat.
Yeah, right.
Gives you all the fish he catches,
Oh, yeah.
guts them for you, drives you home and cooks them for you. That's a Tainuia.
Oh, good bloke. Gotcha.
Right,
Yeah, right.
Another fella takes you out fishing on the boat, hits you up for $10 for the petrol, pinches all the fish you caught and pushes you over the side so you got to swim home. That's your naughty kaipiro.
Cane toad.
Dad, that is a gross exaggeration.
No, it's not. That's why I'm going home.
Yeah, well, think yourself lucky, Mum. At least on Tainuia land, you've still got a home to go to. Oh, got anything for me there, Tel?
Bills.
Yeah, that's what you just said. Bills. Bills mail. You get it?
Uncle Greg,
Yeah?
shut up.
All right.
What's the matter, Tel? You look as if you just found out your wardrobe's out of fashion.
It will be if I accept this.
Oh, yeah, what is it? Invitation to tea in Lamingtons with towels and dye, is it?
It's an invitation to a 6-month singing contract in Australia.
What?
It'll be awful if Mum away for half a year. What will we do?
Well, I don't know, but we'll think of something.
Oh, do you want her to go?
Of course I don't want her to go, Nadine. But I mean, starring at all those big flash Aussie hotels is like a chance in a lifetime, and we're not going to spoil it for her.
So, you want us to pretend it's okay?
I want you to pretend it's the best thing that's happened since my transplant.
But I miss her.
Me too.
Well, how do you think I feel? Look, in 12 hours, the Ngāti Kaipiro have pinched my land and the Aussies have pinched my wife.
So you're not going to take it then?
Of course I'm not. I mean, you don't think Billy'd like me to go away from home, do you?
Well, no. A loving husband wouldn't.
And the girls, I mean, I don't think they'd want their mother to go away abroad for months on end.
So you're not going to take it then?
I just said that.
Well, that is a relief. Well, otherwise, what are you going to do without your loving brother keeping an eye on you?
Oh, Greg.
We'll go to the flicks, eh?
Okay.
Lunch, everyone.
I'll make it. Oh, I'll help.
Oh, well, while you guys are doing lunch, I'll do the washing.
Bill, I'd be surprised if you even knew where we left the washing machine.
No, we've got to get into practice, too.
Yep, we'll be doing it all when you're away.
Yep.
Away where?
Oh, Mum's going to Australia. Great, eh?
You don't have to go to Australia, Thelma. You can come home with me.
No, Mum. Tel's got a big singing contract for 6 months, you see.
She's leaving her family behind.
I never said I wanted to go.
Of course you're going.
Yeah, don't worry about us, Mum. We'll have a ball.
Yeah, of course we will. Well, me and the girls, you know, not me and women. Boy.
Women plural.
Not even women singular, Tel. If you go away on a Sunday...
Are you sure you won't miss me?
No, don't be silly.
Why we miss you, Mum?
Yeah.
But I suppose I better go upstairs and pack.
Yeah, you do that, Mum.
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon we pulled it off?
You pack of selfish, unloving ingrates.
I think we pulled it off.
Yep. By the way, where's our washing machine?
Oh, Dad. Bill, don't you follow Nigel's legal arguments. It's not going to make any difference at all.
Precisely, Greg. Mr. James, by virtue of his lease, still has the legal entitlement to remain on the land.
You... sorry. Well, I mean, it's really something, eh? Being advised on Maori land rights by an Aussie and where's your lot come from, Nigel?
Guernsey, originally. My father's people. But my mother's family's actually Irish.
Oh, yeah.
She comes from a little place called Ballybog, which is just down the road from a place called Ballymcmarsh, which is just over the border from a place called Ballybuffy, which is why I'm
A Bally nuisance, yeah. An Irish lawyer, no wonder we're in trouble.
Mr. James, look at it this way. It really is just a change of landlord.
Landlord? That's even worse, Nigel. Next thing we'll have Ngāti Kaipiro war parties around here every week demanding muskets and whiskey.
Oh, come on now, Mr. James. Your previous landlord was the Crown, but you didn't have the Governor-General dropping in once a week.
Demanding muskets and whiskies.
Yeah, of course not, because Dame Kath only drinks champagne.
So, Nigel, we are not going to notice any difference at all.
Mr. James's legal entitlements remain the same. They'll never get use of the land.
Nigel, you don't know the Ngāti Kaipiro. Now, during the land wars, while half of the Tainui was backing the Brits against the Taranakis...
Well, who'd the other half back?
Well, the Taranakis against the Brits. We believed in hedging our bets, you know. Oh. And now look where it got us.
Who were the Ngāti Kaipiro backing?
Them! They were backing the Japanese.
Ah. There was no Japanese here then.
See, that's the sort of cunning whoas you're dealing with here, Nigel. Now look who owns the Wairake golf course.
The Japanese! Jeez, Bill, this is really serious.
Mr. James, you really have nothing to worry about.
Not unless you want to play golf, Bill. Yeah, well, I was just trying to lighten the mood of the picture a bit, you know.
Now, a lot of these claims can be very complex, Mr. James. If it would help, I could do a bit of digging around the Murray Land Court and the Registry of Births, Deaths and Marriages. See if I can dig up something on this sub-tribe of the Ngāti Kaipiro.
Yes, you do that, Nigel. I want to find out a little bit more about these Ngāti Kaipiro, because I'll never forget that Jimmy Allen in primary school. He was a Ngāti Kaipiro. Used to pinch my play lunch and look over my shoulder in class.
Trying to copy your work?
Trying to pinch my desk.
Well, Mr. James, believe me, the transition will be smooth and painless.
Well, I hope you're right, Nigel.
Kia ora, Dad. I would like you to meet two people who will put your mind at rest.
Oh, yeah?
This is Tipene Sullivan. He is a junior lecturer at Poly.
Yep.
And this is his uncle, Hemi Arana, and they are Ngāti Kaipiro.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. G'day, Bill. Long time no see, boy.
Jimmy Allen. You're Jimmy Allen.
Oh, kapa, you know each other.
Know each other? Greg, nail down the furniture and chain yourself to the telly.
course. Nothing is official yet. And can I assure you that this will mean no practical change to yourselves or the other residents of Nikau Terrace?
You see, Mr. James? Aroha.
Hey, Tip. Why pay tēnei mo te clubhouse?
Clubhouse? What clubhouse?
Why not? If we're gonna get a golf course.
What golf course? What's he talking about?
He's just getting an overall feeling for our land.
Yes, Mr. James. The spirit. Hawairua.
Yeah, in the height of the stud.
There's another thing, Mr. James. We can't seem to find in these papers what the ground rent on this place is.
Oh, that's because it's on a, what they call a peppercorn rental.
How many peppercorns?
Yeah, well, I don't know. My accountant handles that.
You wouldn't get too much for peppercorn these days, boy.
What does he mean by that?
Nothing. Well, we've got to get going now, Mr. James. Good to talk with you. I hope we've taken a weight off your mind.
Yeah, I hope that's all you've taken.
Still Mr. Smarty Pants, eh, Bill? Be seeing you, boy.
Quite often.
Haere rā. See, Dad? Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't have the natural sixth sense of the Maori, Lydia. When I get a feeling, Mr. James, I better start digging immediately.
Dig deep and dig for dirt, Nigel. Yeah. Greg, go and check out the fridge.
Why?
Just in case Jimmy Arden has pinched my lunch again.
Bonjour, mate.
Hi, Greg.
I saw the light on when I was going past on my own. I thought you might be making a midnight snack.
Yeah, make yourself a sandwich.
Thanks. Oh, little Natty. What's wrong, sissy?
They don't want me.
Oh, no, that's a bit of an overstatement. They just don't want you enough to ask you to stay, that's all. Oh, no, what a loon is. Look. Sis, this is your big chance to be a big star. My big sister, the new Kylie Minogue.
Oh, I'm twice her age.
The new Tom Jones. Well, don't you want them to want you to be a star?
Of course I do, but I want them to want me here more than I want them to want me to be a star.
Well, you can always stay with Mum, up in Queensland if you're lonely.
Don't be silly, Greg. I'll be travelling all over the country, all by myself.
Well, I wouldn't worry Billy with it right now. He's a deeply troubled man.
What's wrong?
Well, it's this naughty Kuiper thing. I mean, he and Mrs. T are ready to start the next Maori War.
Don't be ridiculous, Greg.
What
are you doing?
Well, what are you doing? We thought you were a raiding party of Ngāti Kaipiro landlords.
Oh, I was coming to exact too.
Yeah, and I was coming to exact Utu too.
So, wow, not long to go.
Oh, you'll have such a great time, Mum.
Oh, yeah, one long race.
Will be for us, too. Yeah.
Hey, you'll be able to get a tan too.
Sure you won't miss me?
No. We'll be too busy fighting off those Ngāti Kaipiros.
What?
And Mum's going to stay down and give us a hand for a while.
That's right, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Hungy food, boil-ups.
Oh, yeah, but Billy hates that kind of food.
Yeah, I only said that, Tal. Really, I love it, eh?
Better for you, Billy.
Oh, thanks, Mum. Yeah.
You've got plenty of sensible clothes, Thelma.
Oh, you never wear sensible clothes in my business, Tilly.
Look at this. Look what those Ngāti Kaipiro goodies have done now. They're demanding 20 grand a year in land rental, though.
Oh, we have to sell the house.
20 grand a year? Who'd buy a house with a 20 grand a year rental on it? Would have to rent the house to pay the rent?
Well, where are we going to live? With me on good, honest Tainui land.
Bill?
Well, what choice have we got, Tal?
Oh, look at the time. I've got to get to the airport.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, leave those. I'll get the bags. And we'll just... Oh, the bag. Yeah, the bags, yeah. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Thelma.
Thelma who?
See, they've forgotten you already.
Dad, not now.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Thelma again.
Thelma who?
Oh, so you have forgotten her. I don't want you to go.
I don't want you to go either. I don't want to go either.
Well, what are you going for, then?
I'm not. I'm going to stay here and fight the nasty Kuipers.
Oh, good, you're still here. I thought you might have gone.
Oh, no, I've changed my mind, Greg.
Oh, what a relief.
Well, I had it changed for me.
When Bill did the washing, he turned me Grundy's pink.
We're going to have to put them all in the post now, Greg, because we're all going up north to live with my mother.
We are? Oh, here we are, aren't we?
Oh, I thought we were going to stay here and fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good fight.
Dad, you should teach Uncle Greg a haka and he could be one of our warriors.
Right.
Come on, Greg, come on.
Right.
Okay.
A haka. Okay, a haka. Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, Greg, come over here. Yeah, just follow me. Just follow me. Just down like this.
Down like that.
Right. Gummo.
Oh, come on.
Right. See, not gorillas in the mist. What do you think about that? Okay, hands out the front. Right. Hands coming down, slapping.
Slapping.
Right. Feet coming down, stamping.
Stamping.
That's right. Hands in the air, one above the other.
One above the other.
One above the other.
Oh.
If you love her, hold her tight.
Hold her tight.
If you hate her, throw away. Throw away. No.
James Farnham. I'm so sorry to interrupt your cultural display there, Mr. James, but I have something here that's very interesting.
Aha! The Ngāti Kaipiro don't own the land.
I'm afraid they do.
Winston Peters has disallowed the claim.
Not yet.
Oh, Nigel, what is it?
What is it, Nigel?
Well, I've been back through the records and I've prepared this.
Oh, yeah?
It's a whakapapa.
It's a photocopy.
Yes, but it's a photocopy of a whakapapa. It's a photocopy whakapapa of the Ngāti Kaipiro sub-tribe that now owns this land.
Councillor Ropier. Jenny Ropier. Jenny Ropier owns my house.
Oh, where?
As far as my research goes, this sub-tribe starts with a woman by the name of Irahapiti Wahanui.
That woman.
Irahapiti Wahanui was actually pure Ngāti Kaipiro, but I can't find any trace of her descendants of her husband, one Tamati Potai.
Don't mention that woman's name in my presence.
Irahapiti Wahanui.
Well, she said not to mention that woman.
Well, who is that woman that's not to be mentioned then?
That woman brought shame on us all.
Oh, that woman.
Well, who is that woman?
That woman slept with your great-great-great-grandfather on your father's side, of course.
Well, Mrs. T, what's so awful about that?
Yeah.
Well, that Ngāti Kaipiro stole good Tainuia blood. We never mention it.
So, they're half Tainuia. Well, how come they don't know about it?
Well, the Ngāti Kaipiro don't mention it either.
You know what this means,
Yeah,
eh?
it means you got a whole lot of people who are related to each other, but they won't talk to each other about it.
No, it's worse than that. It means that I am related to the odious Jenny Ropier.
No. This means this land, is mine. God gave this land to me.
Bonjour! Bill! Naughty Kaiperas! Kia ora, Mr. James.
Oh, kill it.
Now, we don't want you to feel under any pressure.
Yeah, no.
Are we pushing you in any way? Cool.
But a man in debt is a worried man.
Of course.
And as tangata whenua, we don't want you to be worried, boy.
Oh, kia ora,
So
bro.
we thought to put your mind at rest, it would be better off if you paid the rent in advance. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Like right now. Ka pai tonu, American Express.
Yeah, well, no sweat. In fact, I've got something better than the rent to show you. Humai te honi. Here it is. It's a whakapapa. Yeah. It's a photocopy. Actually, it's a whakaphoto-papa. And you can have it as a prezi.
What's it mean?
It means I ain't heavy. I'm your cousin.
What I'm trying to point out, bro, is that if we own the airways, then that must mean we also own the air that the waves go through.
Oh, you can't claim anything like that, girl.
Yes, we can. And we can claim the clouds and the rain and Whatitiri, the mighty thunder.
Okay. Now, honey, come on.
And I reckon our tribe should go for the light of the sun, the rays of the moon, even the twinkling of the stars. What do you reckon, bro?
I think you're pushing the barrow a bit far up the hill, a bit far this time, Horny. What tribe are you, anyway?
Ngāti Kaipiro.
Whoa, well, go for it, cuzzy. We're in like Flynn.
This was an Eisenbach project in association with New Zealand On Air, with funding support from the Broadcasting Fee.